Hello, this is Diné here, your time management expert. And in this video, I wanted to talk about some of the negative feelings that moms have, especially new moms have, that should not be ignored, and what could be done to alleviate some of these symptoms that they're experiencing. So we can make the most of this period when we have our children with us at home before they decide to go and have a life of their own. Making sure that we are managing our time with them the best that we can while we can. We are not helpless, no matter what it is. We have more control than we think we have when it comes to managing the different aspects of our lives. Staying on top of our mental health and protecting our energy is really crucial when it comes to being productive. Making changes to your thoughts or your perceptions around things can affect your emotions. It can affect you physically. So it's important to stay on top of how you're feeling and don't hesitate to request help or get some support when you really need it. Many moms may experience anxiety or worry when they think about their child's well being and their ability to be a good mother. They worry about not being able to give their child everything they need, and they're thinking about the future for their children. It becomes concerning when the thoughts are so intense that it creates intrusive thoughts about potential harm to their little one. Having a support system of friends and family or building a network of individuals that you can call on for support or emotional assistance is crucial. Raising a child is not designed as a one person responsibility. So, sharing the responsibility and asking for help is normal, as it's going to alleviate some of those feelings of being overwhelmed or feeling isolated. Moms have an expectation of what mothering may feel like. And when they don't have those feelings that they expected, then they'll tend to feel guilty or shameful that they are not experiencing motherhood as they had imagined. Then they'll experience the self blame because they're not feeling the joy that they believed that they would after they gave birth. Because this is something that many mothers don't talk about, then there's this impression that this doesn't exist. So if it comes up for you, you'll feel like this is not normal, something must be wrong with me, and you'll internalize it. But it must be acknowledged that this transition into motherhood is a process. And it's normal to have a range of emotions as your body is adjusting to this new lifestyle. Having this realistic expectation and compassion is essential when dealing with shame or guilt. A new mom who is finding it difficult to bond with her baby may also experience a lot of guilt. There is this impression that as soon as you have your baby, there's this immediate strong connection, that mother child bond that happens. But the truth is that not all moms experience this. So as a result, they may feel inadequate, like something is wrong with them, when the reality is it happens. If the feeling get worse or become more profound over time, don't hesitate to request professional help. Speak with your OB/GYN, your healthcare provider, or mental health specialist for guidance. Changes in appetite and sleep patterns is another symptom some moms experience that will affect their energy level, their productivity, and their physical well being. Changes to your body, fluctuation in weight, increase or decrease in appetite, as well as those unstable sleeping patterns, even when your child starts sleeping through the night. Those are all things that a mom may go through. One of the best things that you could do is to establish a routine. Maintaining a routine is so helpful so you can get structure or stability in your day as you are trying to navigate through some of these things that you're going through. Talk to someone about what you're going through if you're having any negative feelings around mothering, in order to prevent yourself from feeling isolated or lonely, and also so those feelings won't be in your head, exacerbating the situation, intensifying the feelings that you're having. Many moms will withdraw from socializing because this is on their mind all the time. So they hesitate to talk to someone, feeling that no one is going to understand what they're going through. If you're not comfortable talking with someone that you know because you feel like you may be judged, know that there are many support groups that exist that will provide you with that emotional support and reassurance that you're not going through this alone. Connecting with other moms who are having similar challenges provides such validation and value support that will be helpful for you. Be mindful if you feel yourself losing pleasure in activities or things that you used to do before having kids. You can give more to your little ones when you give to yourself first. If you feel that you no longer have interest in things that you used to enjoy before, consider talking to a therapist to help you get back into your hobbies, maintain your social life, or even maintain your self care routine if those are things that you feel most challenged making time for. The therapy sessions will provide you with a space to express what you're feeling. And in return, you'll gain some coping strategies along with a healthier way of seeing things. Most common are psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal therapy, or hypnotherapy, which is very powerful and empowering as it allows you to work with your subconscious mind. If your feelings of sadness as a mom just feel so overpowering as you're trying to deal with everything that's going on, and it feels profoundly overwhelming, affecting your overall mood and your outlook on life, feeling like there's no specific cause, but you're experiencing it persistently, then consult with a healthcare provider to assess whether you're dealing with depression. In some cases, the mom will be prescribed antidepressants if this is their diagnosis. Selective serotonin uptake inhibitors is commonly used because it's considered safe for mothers who are nursing. But it's always best to speak to your healthcare provider to consider the risk versus the benefits when you're considering taking any medication. If you're feeling a sense of helplessness, like motherhood and juggling it all has just driven you to the point of extreme fatigue and exhaustion, take a look at whether it's because you haven't engaged in any self care activities. This feeling of burnout is likely to happen if you're not taking any me time. I get it that dealing with the young ones can be physically demanding, which is why you need to take time for your well being so that way you can handle it all. You have to get comfortable taking breaks when you need it. Utilize your partner, your family members, the friends who are willing to help you, because in the end, it will put you in a better mood, make you a better mom, make you feel better about yourself for having made time for yourself. So personally, I feel like I had experienced some of the things that are on this list. And I had passed the postpartum depression test that they give you before you leave the hospital. So I figured I'll just push through what I was feeling. But it would have been nice to know that there was someone who was out there that I can speak to regarding what I was feeling about my mental health. So that is why I do what I do, to be an outlet for those mothers who feel like they need to talk things through. So when you work with the subconscious mind, however, it's not just about venting or really talking things through. I mean, that happens in a session, but it's really about working with the subconscious mind to reprogram how you're feeling, to see things from a different perspective. It's about utilizing the resources within you, using your internal mind power to make a change. Because I feel like I forged through it needlessly, not realizing that there was help out there, that I didn't need to see a psychologist, that I could just see someone who can help me see things differently. And it's not that there's anything wrong with seeking a psychologist or getting medications, but for me personally, that is not the route that I wanted to take. You could still seek support and help as a mom without having been diagnosed with postpartum depression. Because any one of these symptoms, or even just one of these symptoms, could just throw your whole system off, limiting you from having fulfilled days as a mom. Because anything that robs you of that is worth looking into and worth getting help with. It's better to reach out for help and support sooner than later, before the symptoms become just too hard to deal with, too hard to cope with. And then one symptom leads into another, and then next you know, you've created a situation for yourself. You've created a condition for yourself. With the right therapy and support, many moms are having a very fulfilling relationship with their little ones. So working with the subconscious mind, it is an alternative way to address some of these symptoms that you may be having. Because many times the physical conditions that we're experiencing that is arising is a result of the thoughts that we're having, and it's just manifesting in our body. So it's beneficial to make changes at the subconscious level, which is very natural, empowering, and a powerful way to heal, because we're dealing with where the issue really lies. We're not putting a patch on what you're experiencing, but we're actually addressing it at its source. So I hope you find this helpful, and I thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.